In today's equity index futures markets, let's look at the S&P 500 futures as they're moving higher today. S&P 500 futures coming off of early selling pressure to move higher on the day here as we move towards the close. Currently priced right around 57.15, which is up on the week. We started the week last week at 56.92 for that June future. So we are holding on to a slight gain here on a week-over-week basis after some back-and-forth price action throughout the week and holding off of those lows that we did see a couple weeks ago as well. Driving factors really, it looks like expiration factored in this morning, as we did see heavy selling pressure initially, as we have a quarterly expiration working its way through the markets today. But as we move through the session, the S&P 500 futures and most of the other major equity index futures markets were able to find staircasing strength throughout the day. And in the case of the S&P, able to move to higher price levels here as we move towards the close, which is basically the highs of the day as well. So holding on to a gain here from a week-over-week basis, and when you look at the general trends, after 4 consecutive weeks of lower week-over-week closes, we are, at least for this point, breaking that downward price action with today's levels now trading higher than last Friday's levels. So we are now trading up on the week after 4 consecutive weekly declines. And you're looking at most of the major equity index futures markets, as I mentioned, coming off those recent lows, holding on to a gain today. We're seeing really the NASDAQ and the Dow and the S&P higher on the session. Russell basically unchanged. But finishing off the week on a somewhat positive note and breaking that downward cycle of a month of lower closes on a week-over-week basis.